Oh well, I'll start. I'll just start on my own. I'll just actually. Yeah. I gotta put that at like half volume to match me. Let's see. No, I'll make it. I'll raise it up a little bit on both of our sides. Okay. So last time, I was doing some epic stuff with this guy. Oh wait, hang on. Since there's no viewers right now, I should test out my theory that I can... Hang on, I'm gonna rejigger... or reconfigure this thing. Let's just put the BRB screen up. Let's put this up. Let's not put that up. I'll be back in a minute. Wow, there's still no viewers. I mean, I did see the stats and I average about 0.3 viewers per stream, which makes sense. Oh well. Excuse me for that. Alright, let's see if this improves my... I've switched my display port to a HDMI, because I think I have to use a USB-C to DisplayPort adapter, and that may be causing performance issues. So I'm going to try HDMI port and see if that fixes the frame rate issue. Let's see, and I should be pretty close to this microphone, because I don't want, because I also am turning down the gain. I'm trying to fiddle with things. Let's see. I don't think that's a dramatic improvement. Let's see if it improves if I hide this preview. No, it doesn't. Let's see if it improves if I hide the reflection probes. Maybe I need to hide this YouTube and Twitter over here. Oh, is my... Hang on. Okay, the stream looks good. What I need to do, I'm going to hide these reflection probes. I don't know if that should cause any Yeah, I don't think that... Hang on. I may not be able to... Let's see if I can figure out why the frame rate is so bad. Oh, excuse me. Finally, boss battle music. Wow, the frame rate is getting worse. Okay, I'm just gonna... Alright, let's just see what disaster happens if I just turn off that external monitor. What if I unplug the external monitor? Okay, so I've safely concluded that it is not the external monitor, so let's plug that back in. I mean, I'm sure plugging it back and forth has not helped, but all right, now I need to like undo my mess. Hang on. Stare into the abyss for a bit. That's fun. Alright, let's just live with the bad frame rate for now. Let's put those back on, because they look, how do they look? Not quite. Excuse me. Let's also slightly reduce the volume of this music. Okay. Chronic fiddling. Chronic audio fiddling. Alright, let's just say that that's good enough. What we need to do today is the important stuff, which is getting a new guy who has a gun. This one. So I have some of his behavior. Oop. So let's get more of that. So I need, let's do var escape. Flee radius. So if the player is within 5 meters of this guy, he'll start running away. Var, and let's put these here. Because basically he'll jump up and down when he runs away, so... The way that this enemy is going to work is when you're far away from him, he just shoots at you. So this is what he looks like. You know, and he has his little gun. When you're far away, he shoots you. But when you're close to him, he tries to bounce away from you, so he like... And there's two important behaviors here. One is that he has like little... He has claws on his feet, but he's still trying to go away. But these claws hurt the player when they're exposed out of the ground, so he has some subtle... Let's see if I can get this. Let's put an area... Hang on, this guy... Okay. I don't think they'll be able to attack each other. They can only hurt the player with this. Yeah, when he jumps, this area will be active as a hitbox. And eventually I have to add the spikes here so that it's clear to the player. Because it's gonna like plant itself into the ground, and then when it jumps up, the spikes are exposed. So if you don't have any guns to shoot it, the most effective strategy is to jump and hit it. And you have to hit it in the face rather than the feet. Speaking of, I may wanna simplify or complexify the collision shape, but I'll leave that. Let's do alerted or if target and not is dead equals, and let's say flee radius export float var safe radius. So when you enter within the flee radius, it'll try to jump away up to 10 meters away. Let's put this here. If not target or now I need a function. Let's see. Do I need a function to wrap that? What do I do for the player? Excuse me. Alright, let's say if not target or let's do all right, I should keep one idea in my head at a time. So I need this distance. So this will be vector 3. So I need the origin minus our origin. If distance is less than flee times flee. Oh, distance dot length squared. I keep doing this. It's a micro optimization that I think is completely negligible, and the mental overhead probably costs me more time than it saves from actual performance, but hang on, I gotta. Okay, let's keep that volume about there for now. So now we can set the state to flee. Oh wait, no, what were we doing? I put this in the wrong place. But we'll have a similar thing there. So here, Wait, let's just put this shoot timer up here. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. There we go. So the precedence is idle. Well, what is this? Yeah, the target disappeared. We don't see the target for a set amount of time. Wait, actually, all these need to be here. No, hang on. Can I do a break here? Because what I want to do is I want to exit out of the branching statement. Because, okay. I think what I need is else. See, and in most cases, we'll need to do this anyway, so I'm just going to make it simpler. Okay. Now we have a proper train of logic. If there's no target, it goes idle. Otherwise, if we're not aware of the target, it increments this timer, otherwise it resets it. And if for a certain amount of time we haven't seen the player, we go back to idle. Otherwise, if we're ready to shoot, we shoot. And finally, if the player has entered within the flee radius, we go to flee. And then for here, else. I need this again. And if we are greater than the safe radius squared. Do I have a move speed with this guy? No. Let's add that. Yeah, let's make them just slightly faster than the player, so that way the player has to roll to keep up with them. And typically they'll be in groups of at least 2. So that way the player has to prioritize, and it's easy. Well, they're only really dangerous in combination with other enemies or in like specific terrain, which I guess is true of all the enemies in the game. But okay, now we need AI.flee. And we need some subtle movement, which will be like const bounce round up time. Var grounded. I mean, I guess that's not really bounce damage time. So basically how much time to hitbox. So this is how much time it takes to actually activate the hitbox from when it starts bouncing up in the air, because basically it has 3 states. It has a little wind-up state, not dangerous. Then it has a state where it bounces up in the air. So now this is live. And then it lands again. And it has to be, so the AI completely stops moving when it's on the ground. And then it's inert again. So this is measuring how much time after it starts jumping that it actually becomes live. Because it, I don't want it to be like the exact frame it starts up in the air, because that's also not realistic. The blades have barely come out of the ground. So let's do that. And let's have a subtle area here, so it'll be a ground area. And this will have mask 1. So basically, when it hits the ground, it only considers itself off the ground once this clears the collision. Hang on, maybe this should be a cylinder shape. And it can be much shorter. So yeah, this means that it's on the ground. Let's see. Let's do float const var onReady as the last ones. I want to keep things consistent, and then signals will go up at the top. I gotta get different hobbies. I'm starting to get hand cramps from all this typing. I should take up like shoemaking. People need shoes, or book binding. People need their custom bound books. What was I doing? Let's just do like flee. Oh wait, no. I forgot. I'm encoding the behavior. This is the transition condition, and the the whatever. All right, let's do move. Hang on. What's fall down? I gotta get the movement set up properly, because right now it's not. It doesn't get applied to gravity, so like you could, it could safely be out of the area. I don't know. Let's just do if grounded and so I'm gonna have a var grounded. True. For jump wind up time. All right, so if grounded timer if so this should be okay, so that should be the right direction, because basically this is the direction the enemy wants to move, so away from the player. And then if it's on the ground, it does this fall function, which basically just clamps it to the ground, like it just falls. And then, yeah, that also reduces the velocity. If jump window timer is greater than or equal to, oh wait, no, it's bounce wind up. Greater than bounce wind up time, we start the jump. So it'll be velocity plus equals, whatchabob. And then jump equals 0, grounded equals false. Let's just rename this. I'm gonna use this for two things, so it'll be bad. It'll be that. Place all. So there'll be also a const bounce min time. So basically how long it's in this bounce state before it goes back to the other state, you know. Or before it considers itself grounded again. Equals 0. Else plus equals no. Oh, wait, no. Okay, so now the direction is solely horizontal. Okay. Direction, delta times Excel. So basically when it's fleeing, it also has an acceleration to reach that max speed, so that'll be, let's put it pretty high, because that's not the speed, that's how fast it reaches that speed, and since it stops constantly, kind of janky movement, but oh well. Also, this can just be up here. Wait, where's gravity? Gravity.y times delta. If bounce timer is greater than min bounce time, bounce min time, and is on floor equals true. Also, elif not is get overlapping bodies size greater than 0. Kind of complicated, but basically the logic here is there's a timer that's universal to this whole fleeing motion, and then it keeps track of the distance away from the player that it wants to be. Let's see, I guess that's fine. So, and it'll also have one frame, so that just means that the next frame it'll go back to being alerted, but for now it gets this distance from the player. It gets a desired direction to move based on that. If it's on the ground, it does this falling motion, which reduces its velocity and also makes it stick to the ground. And then, if it's wound up properly, it'll then actually go up into the air, not be grounded, bounce timer resets. Also, I need to reset the bounce timer here. So, and otherwise, if this entire little area is not colliding with something, so if it's not even close to the ground, then it's no longer grounded, so it also goes to here. And so here, because it's in the air, it can actually move now. And actually, hang on. What I'm gonna do, actually, maybe it can only move here, like in this particular frame. So that could be, so velocity.y equals bounce velocity up times, yeah, you know what? Plus dir times flee speed. Yeah. And then all this stuff doesn't do anything. So it'll just be, when it's in the air, it'll just do a move and slide velocity plus times delta. So yeah, it sets its velocity when it bounces up into the air. Let's see how this looks. And then it should also eventually try to look at the player. But also in general, it needs to look at the player. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that turned out pretty well. I don't like the bad frame rate, but what can you do? I mean, I guess I can try hiding these things. Do I have... Don't save. What if I go to the test world? Is it a problem? I think it's a problem with that scene. So I may have to... Yeah, because now I have like great frame rate. So there is a problem with that scene. I think it's hitting the GPU just hard enough that it's causing frame rate issues now instead of before. Let's put that there. Plus this guy shouldn't be in the world anyway. He's like in the overworld. Incorrect design. Also, I think the bounce timer for the very first bounce, wait, no. There'll be an animation that starts immediately, so yeah. So yeah, you can see him bouncing away from me. Then he got up to a place where he was far enough away. Currently, he doesn't fall properly. And then he dies. Good for him. All right, that turned out, that was, you know, that's most of the movement. Let's do, let's just put fall down in all of these ones as well. So, yeah, for all of these ones, delta. So then even if something happens, they'll fall properly and they'll have the grounded behavior, so they won't actually move or slide around like horizontally. Okay. I pressed the wrong button. I may have to do some like profiling though, because if that scene is killing my frame rate now, oh. Okay, I really like that. Let's just make a little test, another test area. So areas, new scene, arena, 3D scene, let's get this guy out of here. I mean, actually, now that I think about it, I could have just... Hang on. Yeah, I'm not going to have that. I'm going to just put... Excuse me. Entities, environment, ancient, arena. There we go. Something that's way too big and doesn't actually do what I want, but that's okay. Because what I'll do is... make a floor for it. And then it'll be good, even though it still doesn't have like the proper like collisions or like ways of getting up here. Because I just want a little simple area where I can quickly play with these guys. So let's just put a bunch of junk here. Just enough that I can actually like get up and down this thing. Let's at least make it look nice, because I might just steal this and put it in the world somewhere if I like it. Alright, so we need... let's put a gunner up here. I can't see his, I can't see the thing. Oh well. Let's also put a death gnat. Two gunners here. This now we're getting really creative. I'm gonna put a gunner on this side and a gunner all the way over here. So the player's gonna have a heck of a time. Oh yeah, I also need to finish the behavior with making the feet damage the player. That should actually be pretty easy. Let's do bounce damage. Also, its attack damage by default should probably be 5 as well, because otherwise it'll be really hard to beat. But its health would be 50. 55. And they can, by default, give you anything from common to super rare coats. And they all give you ammo. They have a guarantee. This way, they should be really miserable to deal with, because I think a game isn't good unless the players absolutely hate one of the enemies. And then let's throw around some crawler guys. You know, you can just do whatever you want with these guys. Because, I mean, I could probably take on literally 1,000 of them. What else was I doing? Oh, right. I forgot to complete the thought. Okay, let's see if I can manage this. So, what I'm gonna do is I need to get it so that when the enemy is fleeing, if it's in the air, if bounce, let's do if bounce timer greater than bounce time to hitbox bounce or damage direction. Negative dir. Wait, how does this work? I think it's ground area. Negative direction. Damage. Now I can have custom damage values for each thing. Okay. And that just gets all of the overlapping bodies. So now when it's up in the air, it should hurt me if I'm like right next to the enemy. This was inspired by there was a weird enemy in a game I played called Igwa RPG, which was like, it was like a bouncing clown with a mace at the end. Or like a balloon. That's what it was. Oh, I needed to create a route up there. Oh, and also, I should put some guns around. So let's do that. Oh, I don't have a... Hang on, I don't even have a... Sort of these wet pickups. So this one will be wet pistol. Wet wave shot. Wep grav gun. And then wep time gun. I can't believe I didn't have, like... That's weird, that I didn't have a proper entity for all of these things. Oh well. Now I need the ammo for these guys. I wonder why I stopped using the HDMI port and switched to the display port. I guess it was just, oh, dang it. Alright, let's get our guns. Alright, let's set the audio. That feels pretty loud. Alright, let's aggro all of these guys at once, because there's not that many of them. Yeah, you come here. Oh, now I'm actually in a horrible place. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man, those guys are gonna be like a problem. Wait, why aren't you bouncing? Okay, there you go. Yeah, get out of here. Oh, they can't bounce when they're damaged. Okay, that makes sense. And also they're they don't go back to the fleeing state. Let's see. Well, no, they don't need to go back to fleeing when they're damaged. You know, I think I want them to be able to shoot me from this distance, because the player, well, the player can't actually shoot for that far, feasibly. Yeah, so that'd be a bit too far. But maybe a bit more range, because it is kind of lame that, you know, in this area they don't become like a massive issue. Where are those gunners? They also need to be, I think, at the very, very edge of ledges. Because where's the fun in a guy who just can't shoot you? Yeah, there we go. See? So yeah, I'm in his aggro zone. Am I in this guy's aggro zone? No, I'm not. Okay. Yeah, so those guys are like... Okay, they're a pretty big problem. How much does... I don't think it interrupts them. Okay, it doesn't interrupt their timing at all. Okay, they're not terribly strong in this environment, I don't think. Because they just don't have the range for that, and the player doesn't have the range to fight at that range either. Like, this isn't like Halo Infinite over here. That's actually, that's probably my biggest complaint about Halo Infinite, is just that so much of that game's combat was just enemies pot-shotting you from like 17 miles away. And you just had to, you know, like, so the most powerful weapons in the game were the sniper, which was reclassified as a power weapon for that exact reason. Wait, this guy should... Okay, he's... Took him a bit. I like that these guys always drop ammo. Okay, I think I've done enough dilly-dallying. Oh wait, no I haven't. I forgot to check their attack behavior. Or to make sure that they damage you when they're jumping up in the air. Oh wait, and also, I need to make sure that they actually collide with the player. Let's go. Okay, layer 3 mask 1. For these guys, layers 1 and 3 and mask 1. Oh, that poses an issue. Because I want this guy to collide with the player, but I can't have it collide with itself because this ground, like, that's That's the default terrain, or the collision mask for the ground. Wait, do I not use... Huh? Oh. Oh, that makes sense. That explains why that wasn't working. Okay, let's just look at the player. We need to figure out what collides with the player. So the player's in layer 2 and 4. If I put the gunner in mask 4, now it collides with the player and the environment and other entities, I think. No, actually, let's put it in mask 3 as well. Now it collides with the enemies as well. Because essentially my thinking is, I use layers as like, this is what the entity is. So like, layer 1 is level geometry. And then masks I use as like, I imagine them as like, what collides with that thing. So like, these are in mask 1 because they collide with the level geometry. But it's in, and like the player is in level 3 because that's the player, or layer 2. Because that's the player level. Or layer, whatever. You know, there's words, and I don't use them in appropriate contexts. Okay, now I think I can actually evade this aiming. So when it turns white... Yeah, so now it dramatically slows down. I'm gonna in fact change that speed to be like, let's do like 40% the speed and see how that looks. Oh, nice. Eventually I should add like aggroing, but I'm not going to. That seems too complicated. Also, now it's like too much. What's the case with that? Aim speed wind up. Maybe that? Also, I accidentally pressed the wrong button again. Ooh, that's a fun new one. What was that? Weird. I'm glad that this works at least. That not so much. I had completely forgotten what I was testing again. Okay, I need to see if these guys just hurt me when they bounce. If they do, perfect. Also, it seems like I messed up the timing. Wait, okay. What is up with that? Hang on. So now it's like too much. Okay, now I can't even see a difference. What the hell is happening? Also, eventually I need to fix going down on these things. I think I know why it's happening, but I don't know how to fix it because it's kind of complicated. Oh. Okay, let's start with this guy. Alright, I need to get that son of a gun. I like how weird it is out here, like with the reflection, and because it's just like a void of white. It's very, I don't know, like Matrix-y with the gun room. I don't know why I went to that analogy. There's a lot of movies that take place in white voids or have settings in white voids. I don't think it works. Oh well, I don't think it matters much. Well, no, I should fix it. What is, oh, claw damage, mask 2, player, layer 2. So it should be if not grounded, and if the bounce timer is greater than that, then we damage the direction. And what that does is, for C in hitbox, if it's not damaged, it does that. Oh, also oh, wait, hang on. I need to clear damaged every time. So that'll be... So basically, whenever it hits the player, it keeps track of that, so that way, instead of hitting them per frame, it hits them per attack, but you have to manually reset this damaged list. So it'll be here, and when you fire. Even though I don't think this actually tracks it at all. And then I should actually be able to get hit by this thing. Well, more than once. I'm assuming that I was hit by it at some point, and that's... Oh. Don't know what that was. I think I must have pressed save and quit at some point, because I still have, like, a completely screwed up system. Or my save, or basically save and quit still works here, and it saves your coordinates in world space, so when you go back to the world, you're like in the center, which completely messes you up. Alright, let's kill this guy. Maybe. Wait, don't run away, friend. He didn't run away, did he? Okay, good. Okay, I think it damaged that guy. Okay, it's definitely not hitting me. Whoa, weird. Oh, the laser is like invisible or something. I think there was some sort of like rendering order with that. Or maybe it's something like going invisible at the wrong time? Yeah, look at that. There's just something wrong with the laser now, so it's like it goes invisible. I love this stupid thing. It's like a frog. Or chasing a... It's like a kid chasing a toad or something. But seriously, why aren't you hurting me? You dang idiot. Alright, let's also have it if it has a target. Wait, no. It doesn't rotate unless it's in the air. So let's do that as well. So that'd be like what? Look at target. Turn them out. Okay. Aim speed times delta? No, it should just be... And there'll just be a constant, because this is just visual, basically. So it can do, like, almost a full circle a second. Alright, let's see how that looks. Excuse me. Wrong button again. I think this guy's gonna be a pretty good addition to the roster once I get all the annoyances worked out, or whatever I'm doing. I guess actually implement the full list of mechanics that I find fun. I mean, honestly, at this point, it's not even really about the what the hell is that? I keep trying to jump here off this platform. I think it's something... Oh well. Oh wait, I need to fix the laser first and foremost. I need to figure out what the heck that was. Because there's something wrong with this laser now. Maybe? Okay. Wait, first off, what behavior did I change? Oh, right, they look at me now. Who's shooting me? Also, let's see if this guy's laser is fixed. Okay, I don't know what was up with his laser before. Wait, why is... Okay, now the aiming, again, it stops completely when he aims. What is that? Okay, I think I just got the balance of, like, where it's supposed to be just right, then. Aim speed wind up. Let's go 0.5. But for some reason it feels like these values... Okay. You son of a bitch. Rotate. You goddamn bastard. This society. So this... Okay, do export variables not get hot reloaded? What the hell is happening? I mean, I can constantly hot reload things. That doesn't make any sense. God damn it. Someday I'll figure it out. Oh, I could do trails now. Proper trails, because I have my new trailing thing. Oh wait, no, I can't. Yeah, because I forgot this thing. Oh yeah, and it also messes with gravity, so you jump higher. I may want to change that. Because that means that... Oh, it's because it's like the frame that it starts going down is when I'm trying to jump, and then I'm not grounded anymore. Bad video game, I think. You can't jump off of up and down or platforms moving up and down with it feeling good. All right, let's get rid of that guy. Yeah, I should improve my trailing effect so that it can work globally. Okay, so now... Okay, so there's like a ratio... Okay, so now it's literally doing nothing. Oh wait, I changed time to shoot. I'm an idiot. Oh wait, I also need gravity stun for these guys. Good thing these guys can't aim behind themselves. Okay, there's something wrong with the hot reloading now. But yeah, there's also just something wrong with this aim wind-up. Like, it doesn't feel right. Because it should be slightly slower to aim at you. I think it's also just because of how aim dependent it is. I may need to actually do, to make it more constant. I've made a bad video game. Yeah, pack it up, boys. I tried to make a good video game. I made a bad one instead. Well, actually, and also I have to fix the behavior where they can, Okay, can this guy just lay off of me? Yeah, I need to add like a distance fall off. It'll just be like a constant distance 20. So that's like that's its sweet spot essentially, and then the actual distance are like see, that's gonna be, I actually need this, so it'll be like and it doesn't matter that we get this anymore because I also need the fall off properly in when the player's aiming. So it'll be F equals divided by, no, it should be the opposite. 1 plus okay. Basically, when you're twice as far away, it does half as much, or it aims half as quickly. And I need that the same for wind up. So basically, it should be perceptually aiming with the same speed, because now it's based on, like, because now the little point moves at the same speed linearly rather than it moving angularly, because it could just, because the farther you get, the more accurate it is, which doesn't make much sense in real life. Also, I pressed the wrong button for like the 16th time this stream. And I have no idea why the collider isn't colliding right. I'm sure it's something that I'm doing wrong, but I don't know what it is, and I don't want to care. Or I don't care to find out. Okay, so now it's basically incapable of shooting me because... Oh wait, no. It's actually pretty good. Okay, so it's right at the right spot, I think. It's just slow enough where if you roll, you can get past it in that half-second window before it shoots, but otherwise it's like it has a bead on you. Sort of? Hang on, how does this work? What? Okay, so it's just sometimes it decides to not aim at me. This sucks. What is it doing? Like, that's just, like, it's not, there's not any logical relationship. It just feels like it's deciding at some point to not, okay, what the hell is that? I should have completely separated crouching and climbing. That was a mistake on my part. Okay, hang on. What is that? Oh, a problem with the white void is that, the laser... Yeah, that's... I don't get it. It's like it decides occasionally to just not aim. Alright, let's see if I can figure this out. Yeah, see? It's... Okay, now the magical question. Does that work? It doesn't. It doesn't, it doesn't, it doesn't. So every single time... Okay. Hot reloading doesn't work. The game sucks. Godot sucks. I'm gonna delete this project. Start over in Unreal Engine 6. Where is the enemies? I need to use my entire brain now. There he is. Okay. Let's just put this guy down. let's get some CSG so I can get whatever I'm getting here. What's the material on this thing? Let's copy this bad boy. Why did I put a CSG mesh? I should have put a CSG box. Why does it default to CSG mesh, actually? Hang on. CSG. Is it so it's because I put CGS. Ah, okay. If you type CGS, it defaults to CSG mesh. If you type CSG, it's because CGS mesh comes first in the alphabet in CSG or CGS. See, it makes sense. Okay. Let's do subtraction. Let's chase him through the cool dungeon. It'll be like this. Lots of epic corners and things. I pressed the wrong button. Okay, so let's solve for this one guy. Oh, right. Okay. Now it's 0. So let's move his aim speed windup. Wait, hang on. Is it an integer? No, it's a float, and it's explicitly a float. Let's move it up to 0.5. And that should work. That should hot reload properly. And if it doesn't, I'll kill the game. Okay, so now it's not 0. Let's do 2, but it's too fast because I want to be able to. Okay, that's getting closer, I think. But now it's like, I think, too slow. No, it's still pretty hard at this rate to. What I may need to do, let's increase the wind-up time. Okay, so let's increase that to 2.5. Let's increase the wind-up time to 7.5. Let's replicate that here because it's not hot reloading properly. That isn't there. Let's see if it's here. Okay. Now it's a little bit too easy. Now it's... what the hell? Like, now it just aims as fast as it can. Oh, you have to have... okay, so you just have to have a lot of space to get past it. So you can't do it with one dodge roll, you have to do 2. I know. What it should do when the player... Oh, what the hell? Huh? Oh. It's bugged. Because that's like a Oh, wait. Okay. Because I changed the behavior of ray casts, it no longer casts inside the inside of a mesh. So if it gets its arm inside of a mesh, it can just cast... Okay. What I should do then... Excuse me. I should make sure that this laser is inside of the collision. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it there. And then I'm going to add a collision shape. Basically just making a sphere that encases this guy. Because I wanted to make the head a bit more accurate anyway, because... Okay. So basically, this way it should be physically impossible for the laser to collide with, or to be inside of a wall, because now it's inside of this. And then I will completely sidestep that problem where it like can stick its arm through a wall and shoot through at the player, because now it just doesn't do that. Also, I'm just gonna... okay. Also, I'm just gonna give up on this claw damage. Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. I just realized what I did wrong. Claw... hitbox. Okay. Okay, that makes complete sense now. Why the player wasn't getting damaged from that bouncing. I knew it was something dumb. I didn't realize it was that dumb. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. I'm driving myself insane. Damn, this dude is fast. These guys are like scary. Yeah, you have to be like proactive. Hang on, let's slightly reduce that aim speed by default. I think it should be like 0.35 or something. Actually, you know what? It feels really bad to have... Let's put this at like 0.5 or like 0.6 or something. So that way... Okay. Hang on. I still think there's some issue with it just not hot reloading properly. Yeah, by default. Oh my god. Please, just do the thing that I wanted to do. All right, let's see how these guys are without a gun. Okay, so now it's pretty. So now he's fast, but he's not that fast. So he doesn't keep perfect sync with you. He has to build up. And if you just keep rolling, you feel fast enough, but he's still... Well, I mean, he's still a really big threat. But he's not so much of a threat on his own now. I'll probably make ones that have custom lasers. I know. I'll do that right now. Basically, I'll make a a boolean for strong character. So it'll be port bool var strong. Nah, I'll just do export var laser color 3.2.2, and that'll be there. Where should that be? That should just be in alerted. Like, it doesn't matter anywhere else. Alright, now let's have a duplicate of this guy. He'll be no tougher, but he'll have a sick green laser. And he'll aim faster, so it'll be like 1 and then 0.5. Players will hate these guys. Ooh. Oh, wait. Okay. Laser. Okay. This is actually the time stop now is like super useful for combat because, oh, it affects, well, I mean, it was already really useful. I still haven't even checked if the bounce kick or the jump hurts you. Okay. Let's take care of this guy. It doesn't hurt you still. What the hell? Did I remove it when I was like tempted to remove it? If the bounce timer is greater than min time to hitbox, so like it should be most of the time. Alright. Now we should see... Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't see a flood of anything because I pressed the wrong button again. I'm going to delete this video game. That's what I get for developing muscle memory. Yeah, get out of there. Okay. It's actually... Oh. Okay, I see what it is. It's because this collision for the sphere, or for their heads, is nearly as big as the collision for their feet. So it's actually very difficult to get this collision. Okay, and also, let's keep that in there. Let's just say the laser is in their eye. So it doesn't quite have the behaviors that I wanted, but I think it's still a pretty cool enemy, and I think that I have the opportunity to make another bouncing enemy. What the hell is this? What is this? Video games are bad. Oh, now I can climb that. Ooh. They're still slightly faster at a distance, so they're still a little bit more dangerous when you're far away from them. But it's not so bad that it's, like, impossible to deal with. Okay, and I can see if you were, like, platforming somewhere, like, in an open field, they're no longer, like, untouchable. But if you were in a more complex scenario, these guys would be a real hassle. Okay, that's good. Is this guy dead? Yeah, of course he is. Nice environmental awareness, dummy. Oh wait, that's actually really cool. I didn't realize that you could shoot from... Wait, you can't shoot from a rolling jump. Why could I shoot there? That felt really cool though, like jumping off and then shooting like... Oh wait, maybe it's Because there's a state that you go into when you've been rolling for a long time in the air. Hang on. You go into roll fall. Okay. Alright, that's pretty good. And let's do... Alright, so now that's finally working. I don't know if it reliably works or is clearly indicated enough, but that's okay. CD, E, I also have to do gravity stun. Let's just copy the code from the crawler. Which I guess is just copying the code from the main class. Okay. Wait. Oh, yeah, it has the separate phases for... It did the correct thing, which I didn't do. If time, no, state, timer greater than time, dot time, no. Is that what I do for gravity stun? Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's see. So that's good for a bit. I have 20 more minutes left on the stream. Yeah, I'll do a little bit more. I'm just gonna be right back. Actually, instead of doing some modeling, because I'm not going to be able to finish it today in 20 minutes, I'm going to try making some variants of the enemies, like encoding that behavior. So it'll be, what day is it? Tuesday? I have that. Let's see. Enemy noises, that's going to be Thursday. Let's also throw that in there. No way in hell I'm getting these done there. through Saturday. Why did I put Sunday there? Let's do there. So today is Tuesday. Model shields and gunner. So what I'm gonna do is all enemies are gonna have a variant that has a shield. Set shielded. Do I gotta do a dang tool? Oh well. Alright, let's do function set val if get shield node no if get I think there's a better way to do that. Maybe if I do on ready, but I don't care. Okay. And so each NPC will also implement this get shield, which will just return a reference to the node that represents the this. So for this one, it'll be for now, it'll just be this. And the shield will not actually be like physical. Instead, what it'll do is it'll control what direction you can attack them from. Wait, okay. I have everything up and running. Alright. Metallic on. Let's reduce that. Let's increase this. Let's decrease this a bit. Alright, let's just add that. So, cube mesh. That looks like a shield. And eventually, or tomorrow, I'll properly model these onto each of the NPCs as like weighted armor, or like properly rigged armor. Oh wait. Let's do enemy shielded dot visible equals shielded. Oh, right. I was going to have set state be the last function. I'll do that. I'll make that consistent eventually. By eventually, I mean right now. It's not that complicated. Okay. And let's have let's just have a variable for like min dot shielded damage equals okay, it took me a bit to figure out what I was doing. Basically, the shield has a direction. That direction is the enemy's forward, so this is like a bad guy. You know, and he's looking this way. And the player shoots him. It goes this way. Basically, since the dot product here is -1, that doesn't work. If you shot him from this way, then it would work. So basically, if this is 0, and this is 1, this is -1, what value do we want? I'm going to go with like -0.5 or something. And let's do take damage will be, so if AI equals dead, if shielded D equals dot global transform dot basis dot z. Hang on, do I use, okay, I think I use z as forward for all of the enemies. Let's see. Yes, I do. If D is less than dot shielded damage, return. And maybe it'll play some to do play shielded effect. Oh wait, hang on. I didn't do everything I wanted to. Alright, let's see if shielded actually shows the shield. No, I need to go through all of my NPCs again. So now I need to add tool. Okay, let's just see if this works for now. Okay, so now I have to do a billion trillion things. Alright, let's go to this. Before this dies to death. If engine dot is tur hint return set active false. No, false set process Christ on a bike. Okay, what is happening? Where is this goddamn thing? So this is fun. The only way that I can actually... I just want to be able to see the shield when I click the shielded. That's all I want to do. Set shielded, shielded. I know. Let's do this. Honestly, we can just return. So set physics if engine dot editor hint. Okay, there we go. Now I should be able to go to test scene. Or test world, or whatever it was. Look at that. It's not flooding it with 1,000 trillion errors. Let's do... on, look at that. This one has a shield. Isn't that cute? Let's make this one have a shield, and this one is also going to have a shield, and this guy's going to have a shield. And this way, you'll have a terrible time facing them because all the enemies are very quick to look at you. Oh yeah, also if you didn't notice, I finally fixed the eyes going red when you stood in the sun, because that looked weird. Wait, hang on. Oh. I made the gun invisible. Hang on. Weapons. Grav gun. This needs to be visible. I pressed the wrong button. F6. Yeah, because I need to test the gravity stun behavior as well as the other things. Oh, it is going up just very, very slowly. You can see him just slowly go up. Almost imperceptible. Why is that? Hang on. What do I do here for Crawley? Or... so it's like gravity stunned. Stunned move delta. I don't get it. Oh wait, hang on. I might get it. So, gravity stun. Set state. So, stun move. Aim cast. No, I don't. Okay, let's see if these guys can actually... Alright, let's just see if this guy... Yep, he doesn't take damage from that side. Uh-oh. Yeah, those guys are bad. Those guys are scary. Yeah, those are some bad dudes. Where's that guy? There he is. Also, this guy had the same issue where he can shoot through walls. Yeah, these guys are scary. Okay, so these guys, you have to get directly under them. Like, you can't just shoot them from the face anymore. Or at least that's the only viable strat I see. And these guys you just can double-decker kill. Let's see, is it resistant to... So what is up with these guys not moving? Or why do they they move so slowly? I think there's something up with the initial velocity that they get. Is there like a damage velocity? Gravity stun. Take damage. Damage. Vector 3 dot up. Oh, interesting. And because it's up. Okay, so the gravity stun actually would will always go past the shield because of the way that it works right now, which is that it's the way that it sends the player up or an enemy up is by damaging them upward. Okay. This is where I need to do that. Wait, hang on. Oh, okay. It has to set the state to damaged. Where is that done? Why did I set state wrong? But yeah, I have to apply the damaged velocity, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay, let's get that. AI.damaged equals move direction. Let's do if grounded dot y equals move. So basically, it'll only have the vertical component of that. Otherwise, it'll have that. Okay, so it's just the initial, yeah, that initial upward velocity was missing. And also, let's check the, yeah. Okay, this is wrapping up pretty nicely. So we got some fancy new enemy behaviors. Yeah, there we go. But I'm going to have it so that they can face... No. Yeah, I'm going to have it so that they can face the enemy and so that they can... No, they can't aim still, though. Look at target with... see. Constant gravestone turn speed will be 0. No, it'll be like that. Alright, you get out of here. Yeah. Yeah, both of you get out of here. Okay, so on cliffs, those guys aren't much of a threat. But that's okay. I think that's fun. The game is more about positioning yourself against your enemies rather than, like, just shooting them. Because, I mean, you already have an auto-aim that's, like, super aggressive and effective. Oh wait, I just realized. I don't need to use that elevator. Also, I should probably have just moved this thing. You know, saved myself the stress. But okay. Let's see this guy again. I don't like the, I don't like that. I may have to create... I may have to augment the damage function. Because basically now you can just uppercut to... Well, I'm not like sending characters up into the air and juggling them. This isn't Devil May Cry. I can just make it so that this does the same thing. So where is that? Damage direction directed. Yeah, it's not gonna do that. It's just gonna do damage point. How does damage point work? Global trend. Yeah, it'll just do. Let's see. Where's the other one? Damage directed. Okay, so this one is correct. And I think that was the only instance of damage directed. Yeah. Okay, so now it should do exactly what I want it to do. Ooh, I really enjoy. I really enjoy the different feeling when you turn on the time stop. I gotta make that more robust. Well, that was completely unnecessary, but okay, that's actually very useful to know. That essentially the also, I should probably make the shield a mesh that's directly parented to the bone. But anyway, what I was gonna say is that this is now a much more useful tool in combat to not just stun enemies, but also to get around that shield. Because I guess the in-universe explanation would be it creates an area of damage. It's not like a typical explosion. It's creating some sort of field that hurts you and then sends you upward. Or maybe the act of sending someone upward is what hurts them. Like just the sudden jerking of all your internal organs. Wait, can I? Hold on, what did I do there? It's going to be very useful when I actually have the proper damage in place, or proper things in place. Okay. But that seems very good. Let's fix this bug. Oh. Those are fine. Explosion.duplicate. Get path to, not... I don't care. Whatever that is, I'll fix it later. But okay, let's do... Mit stun for gunner, new shielded enemy. And I may make more enemies. I think that could add a lot of value to the game. Because just having 3 enemy types right now is still pretty lacking. Because I still want an enemy... Where did I have combat? Enemy. Deathnet. Yeah, I want deathnets with bigger projectiles. Yeah, okay. Let's do... enemies with high weak points. Bottomless pits. Combat. Add melee plus guns combos. I'd like to do that. This would be pretty cool. I don't think I'm gonna get into these things. Like adding more guns would be, fun, but it's a bit too much. These I'd still like to do though. So we have the gun enemy. We have the wave shot. Plateau Town is not done, but I'll save that. Animations for the gravity cannon. Platform that falls when triggered. Maybe I should do some more level stuff instead. So yeah, let's have combat. Forming. I think I did this. Some sort of dynamic environment deformation. That'd be cool. could just do static to rigid body. Make animation sets, finite ammo for the bubble shot, rename wave shot to bubble shot. I need to do that. Let's see, where were all the platforming things? Right here. See, something that only appears when damaged. Maybe noise sensitive. No. A noise sensitive platform was something I was experimenting with in my other game, but that worked because shooting was integral to the gun play, or shooting was integral to the platforming. With this, it'd just be you can't shoot, which is kind of annoying. Let's see. Add encounter better level at the top of the thing. Sound, screen shake, collectibles before after collapse. Oh, okay. This is chunk 113. Okay, what am I doing tomorrow? I think I'm doing modeling, right? Yeah, let's model Gunner. Enemy shields. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting... There's no way. There's literally no way that this is getting done in that time. Alright. Let's get this done. Maybe even the sound effects for them. I'll have to work on it. Alright, this will be pretty cool. Okay. And that was not done. Okay. So tomorrow I'll finish modeling that gunner. And I'll get some sound effects right now or after this stream, and then we'll put them in. Thursday I'll model those shields. So that should be pretty easy because it'll just be 2 and I'll kind of parent them to the bones. And then Friday I'll also do 4 shields. And then Friday I'll do the sound effects for the enemy, or for the death knot. Oh yeah. Yeah, unfortunate timing. Yeah, I typically finish at 8 p.m. my time, which I think is like 6 a.m. your time. Wait, no. Oh, it went pretty well. Actually, I don't know what time it would be in your time. Let's see, actually, you know what? I'll spend a few minutes, give a little tour of what was done. Oh, okay. So if I go to the test world, I added a new enemy and new enemy variants. So we have these gunners now. And the one with the green laser can aim faster than the one with the red laser. So I'm going to use this time stop gun. So even with time at half speed, the green guy is very hard to avoid. You have to basically cheese it with the invincibility frames. And then I also added new behavior so that enemies can have those shields, which is just that gray box right now. But basically he can't be damaged directly. But I can use that to stun him. And also these guys bounce away from you when you get too close to him. Let's Let's see, do these guys... Oh yeah, these guys don't have any sound effects or animations when they get hurt yet. Yeah, that'll be what I do tomorrow. I'm gonna collect all the sounds I need and then finish up their model. Yeah, basically the way that they're going to work in combat is that you have to either hide from them or keep moving, or you can rush them. Because when you're up close, they're significantly less of a threat. Oh wait, I just remembered I can go down here. So let's see, I'll go into this combat arena. So yeah, probably the best strategy is, well, a mix of just taking cover from them. Yeah, because when you're really close to them, they can't shoot you, because they're trying to avoid you. And they have a lot more health than typical enemies, but they're not that strong, because most of them die really fast. Actually, I'm going to tweak their behavior, because right now they collide with themselves, I think. How should I do this, actually? Maybe it just doesn't collide with enemies? Maybe I can add exclusions. Okay, yeah, I can just add exclusions. Aim, cast, add, excluded object, self, dot, get, RID. So now it should actually be able to aim at me even from behind. Oop, behind. Excuse me. Also, a fun thing about these guys is that you can just kind of herd them off a cliff if you're near one. Hang on. Let's just do... see, what exactly am I testing again? Right. I should probably not do that. Okay, that's much more reasonable. Sort of. Well, I guess that gives a little tour, a little bit of, I'll also commit those changes now. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna head out. So yeah, and tomorrow I'll be finishing up this guy. So that should be fun. Let's see. I want to thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you later. Alright, cool. See you then. Bye.